Today with us we have Dr. Arun Kumar Kashyap, who has worked with IOCL for over 30 years. Not only he handled IP, but he was also inventor for multiple patents.
Chemistry, I did my master's degree from Lucknow University in 1971. Nearly 54 years. IOCL R&D Center was set up in 1971. Patent activity in IOCL, they also started somewhere around 1973. A librarian was appointed as the person to look after the patenting activities at IOCL. In fact, the international filing in India itself commenced in the year 1991.
Correct.
And 2005 onwards, when the Patent Act were modified.
So if you see, still the number of patents filed by Indians are less.
Much less. Tata Motors, they had filed nearly 180 patents for their nano car.
Correct.
Coca-Cola had filed about 30,000 patents for their Coca-Cola. Okay.
So, welcome to another chapter of Built on Brains. Today with us we have Dr. Arun Kumar Kashyap, who has worked with IOCL for over 30 years. Not only he handled IP, but he was also inventor for multiple patents. Today also he is working as an IP expert, helping many companies. So I welcome you, sir, on this podcast. And many people, many inventors and professionals like us will learn a lot of things from your experience, your huge experience. So thank you for giving your time and coming for this podcast, sir.
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome.
So I would like to begin with your own personal journey. So before IOCL, what was your journey, and after IOCL and during IOCL, what were the challenges that you faced, and how did that shape your career? Because 30 years in IOCL is more than what I can say any company would have. It's more years than India revised its IP laws. So I think so in 2005 our laws were amended, and thereafter companies started filing patents, and that's where we saw some changes coming into this picture. But you were there before that, so would like to explore how India has transformed, changed, and your personal experience. How did you came into IOCL? Your personal experiences with IOCL.
Okay.
So you can start with your personal experience with before IOCL.
I'm a postgraduate in the subject chemistry.
Okay.
Chemistry, I did my master's degree from Lucknow University in 1971.
Okay.
So nearly 54 years.
54 years, right.
Okay. Thereafter, I joined IISc Bangalore.
Okay.
For my PhD work.
Okay.
That I completed in 1977.
Okay.
My area of work for my PhD work was polymer chemistry.
Okay.
So it was a sort of training period to work as a polymer professional. I consider my PhD tenure at IISc as a training ground, or as a training period to transform me into a polymer professional.
Okay.
However, I had joined BITS Pilani,
Okay.
Birla Institute of Technology and Science Pilani, for 1 year during 1977 to 78.
Okay.
Not satisfied with the work culture at BITS Pilani.
As a professor?
Yes.
Okay.
Not satisfied with the work culture at BITS Pilani, I started looking for opportunities elsewhere. And as you recall, that was a period when the emergency had been just lifted, and the Janata Party had come to the power.
Okay.
But what had happened was that they had stopped all the recruitments in the government laboratories.
Okay.
So I had applied to many government departments while I was writing my thesis at Bangalore. But when I learnt from a well-known scientist from NCL Pune that on account of the government directive, the recruitments have been stopped in the government laboratories, I had no option but to join BITS Pilani.
Okay.
I was not satisfied with the work culture over there. Therefore, I started looking for the opportunities elsewhere. And IOCL R&D Center came handy to me.
Okay.
So, it was a appointment thrust upon me by default.
Okay.
Because I did not want get the opportunity to work in the government laboratories at that time. Our government laboratories means mostly CSIR laboratories. Those days, CSIR laboratories were the government laboratories. Even now, they are known as government laboratories. And the universities.
Right, right.
My thesis was not yet complete, and the government laboratories had stopped the recruitments. But this particular advertisement came handy to me, and I joined IOCL R&D Center.
Okay.
Now, this is a R&D center from a highly respected PSU of the country.
Correct.
PSU is Indian Oil Corporation. It is one of the largest public sector undertakings.
Correct, correct.
And this is almost like a government laboratory.
Right, right.
Of course, not with the same powers, not with the same facilities, or not with the same freedom. But still, it was having a lot of characters of the government laboratories.
Right, right.
So I joined Indian Oil Corporation Ltd. And there I worked in different technical departments.
Okay.
So, say for example, from 1978 to 85, I worked in the development of the lubricating oils.
Okay.
Automotive lubricating oils, and that too, the development of the multigrade lubricating oils, which had just commenced. The development work had of those multigrade oils had just commenced in India. So I was engaged there. Thereafter, I was transferred to synthetic laboratories, and we had got a new director at that particular time, and he saw some discrepancies between the educational qualifications of the scientists and the kind of work they were doing. So he transferred me to the synthetic laboratory.
Okay.
And that too, I was given an assignment to set up a polymer laboratory
Okay. Okay.
at Indian Oil Corporation Ltd. And Indian Oil Corporation Ltd. Polymer laboratory, it was set up with great difficulty. And it lasted for about 8 to 9 years.
Okay.
I was there till 1985. Thereafter, after he retired, that particular director, he retired, I was transferred to pipelines division.
Okay.
Pipeline transportation of the crude oils and middle distillates like kerosene, like MS motor gasoline, or diesel. So this was the activity for about 8 to 9 years.
Okay. Okay.
And after spending about 24 to 25 years in various technical departments, I was given a punishment posting in the patent cell of the Indian Oil Corporation.
Why punishment, sir?
This was a punishment posting because Indian Oil was filing the patents, but the story of how the patent activity commenced at IOCL, this itself is very interesting.
Okay.
IOCL R&D Center was set up in 1971.
71.
Yes.
Okay.
Soon after the Bangladesh war. So, because at that particular time, the US government did not give the supply of the critical mobile grade mobile oils
Uh-huh.
to India. So Indian Oil, as a national oil company at that particular time, they decided to set up their own R&D center with a view to substitute the mobile oils
Uh-huh.
by their own grades.
Okay.
So accordingly, they set up the
R&D.
R&D center, and the first agenda was to substitute mobile grades with the servo grades.
Okay.
Servo grades belong to Indian Oil Corporation.
Okay.
So when the patent activity in IOCL, they also started somewhere around 1973.
73. Immediately. 2 years
Immediately after 2 years after the starting of the IOCL R&D center,
later. Uh-huh.
patent activities were started.
Uh-huh.
And initially, patent officers from the Indian Patent Office, they were deputed to the IOCL
Okay.
to look after the patenting activities at IOCL.
Okay.
So
okay.
they were here for about 5 years,
Uh-huh.
but ultimately they also said that you develop your own internal skill.
Uh-huh.
We cannot remain here
Forever.
forever. So they went back to their parent department, and believe me, a librarian was appointed as the person to look after the patenting activities at IOCL.
Okay.
He was a librarian,
Uh-huh.
and he meticulously looked after the activities for about 25 years.
Wow. Okay. Oh my God.
Say,
Okay.
say from 1985 to 2006 March.
Okay.
So for about 25 years, he was
Looking after it.
looking after the patenting activities. And his role was to simply act as a coordinator between the inventors and the attorneys.
Okay.
Attorneys we were taking from outside because there was no internal attorney at IOCL, so we were taking the help of the attorneys from outside the campus. So I was transferred as a punishment posting to the patent cell
In 2006.
in 2002,
2. Okay.
because some 3 years were remaining for his retirement.
Uh-huh.
So in between he briefed me about the nitty-gritty of the patent work
Okay.
at IOCL R&D Center. And nitty-gritty of the work was involved looking into the bills raised by the patent attorneys
Uh-huh.
and how the inventors' patent applications were to be sent to the patent attorneys outside,
Uh-huh.
and how their response, how to coordinate between the inventors and the attorneys. So that those overlapping period of about 3 years, they were on this particular job. My actual role started when my senior, who taught me the patenting activity at IOCL R&D Center, when he retired. Because what he did not give me was the IP transactional issues,
Okay.
how they were managing the IP transactional issues,
Uh-huh.
because IOCL had started giving license of its many inventions
Uh-huh.
to many companies,
Great. Okay.
and how the IP transactional issues were to be handled.
Okay. Okay.
There also the work was mostly coordination type,
Uh-huh.
because we had a lawyer in Delhi,
Uh-huh.
so the agreement used to be sent to the lawyer, and lawyer would send back the response,
Uh-huh.
and the agreement would be signed.
Execute.
So when he retired, then I took upon every activity and started working on it.
Uh-huh.
In the meanwhile, what had happened was that IOCL had been giving the work to a company in Delhi for about 3 decades.
Uh-huh.
So our management said, he is not your relative, that you are giving all the work to him always.
Uh-huh.
So you please form a panel of the attorneys and give the work to them for a fixed duration based on the cost, etc.
Uh,
So in 1999, from 73 to 1908,
uh-huh.
all the work was given to that particular company,
Uh-huh.
who happened to be one of the 3 original patent attorneys of the country.
Oldest.
Those days.
Uh-huh.
So 98, we our patent cell, along with some 2 or 3 other working scientists,
Mm-hmm.
they formed a committee and they went to the IPMD of CSIR,
Uh-huh.
Intellectual Property Management Division of the CSIR Delhi. And there they saw how they were handling the work,
Patents.
patent activity, how they were handling. And from there they brought out some 2 or 3 names, and ultimately they assigned the work, divided the whole work into 2 attorneys.
Mm-hmm.
One chemical engineering related to one attorney, and the other chemistry and other related activities to the other attorney.
Okay.
So based on the subject differentiation,
Okay.
they were giving this work to these 2 attorneys. In 2004, again, this panel was formed,
Uh-huh.
and now the panel was formed, and I was also involved in this panel formation. So, and then we, instead of 2, we were having 3 attorneys.
Okay. Okay.
But again, we after the retirement of my senior, when I started examining the whole thing one by one, even I was not very happy at that particular time. And fortunately or unfortunately, my director had also changed.
Okay.
So director, he was little bit dynamic, very dynamic,
Uh-huh.
and he saw everything, and we had a discussion with him, and I suggested a training program for the people, good training program for the people, so that people know what is to be done and how it should be done. So for 2 or 3 years, this kind of training program were organized, where I would just give the subject to the attorneys, and they will come and speak in the
In-house.
in the campus.
Okay.
Somehow, this did not accelerate the pace of patent filing.
Mm-hmm.
So a thought came to my mind, instead of educating the inventors, why not educate the management itself?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I suggested this idea that I want to have a one-day workshop
Uh-huh.
for the higher management,
Uh-huh.
where only people above general managers will attend. Only people having rank of general managers and above
We'll attend.
will only attend the
Uh-huh.
workshop.
Okay.
So my director said, one day is too much,
Uh,
half day I will try.
okay.
I said, all right,
Uh-huh.
half day is also good enough,
Uh-huh.
but it will be little extended.
Uh-huh.
Say maybe by till 6 o'clock in the evening it will go, because I would like to have some 3 or 4 lectures at least, and I will call my attorney friends from distant places.
Uh-huh.
So all right. So he kept a audience of general managers and above, and he himself sat there. And I gave the in a plain language, I wrote down what exactly we were doing and what we should be doing.
Uh-huh.
These questions, some 7 or 8 questions, I mailed to all my attorney friends.
Uh-huh.
And they came and they gave lectures before the this period.
Management. Okay.
And this was the turning point.
Okay. Okay.
This was the turning point. Immediately, a high-powered IP committee was formed,
Uh-huh.
comprising of general managers refinery technology, general managers lube technology, general manager finance, general manager coordination. Four persons of the rank of the general managers,
Were added.
they were identified as a high-powered committee.
Uh-huh.
And IP cell would report directly to him.
Okay.
Patent cell would report directly to him.
Uh-huh.
And I was asked, based on the presentations made therein, I was asked to prepare the scope of entire IP work.
Okay.
Believe me, it took nearly 3 months
Uh-huh.
to write out the scope of entire IP work.
Oh my God. 3 months.
3 months, what we should be doing, how we should be doing, how you would respond, how I would report back,
That's right.
and all these things.
SOPs, all SOPs.
All those.
Uh-huh.
These were not SOPs, but we were sort of trying to develop the SOPs.
Uh-huh.
So we took about 3 months for this. So this was approved by the High Power Committee. This presentation was made before the High Power Committee. And then they asked me a very difficult task.
Uh-huh.
They asked me, you go ahead with global expression of interest for the empanelment of attorneys.
Okay.
Let us see how the global companies will respond and how much the cost will come. Because even IOCL was not knowing what kind of cost they are going to face in the future.
Right.
Because earlier our budget was only 60 lakhs per year,
Uh-huh.
including maintenance fees, all those things, filing fees, prosecution fees,
Right.
all kind of legal, paralegal, all those fees were 60 lakhs. And this had to be raised every year to 90 lakhs, 1 crore, something like that.
Gradual increment.
Gradually it was increasing. But it was never firmed up.
Uh-huh.
So they said, all right, let us see how much it will come. So I prepared a global expression of interest,
Uh-huh.
and this whole document was published in leading newspapers of the country, and as well as on the net also, as well as on the IOCL website also. And once again, I emailed to all the attorney friends I knew that this kind of tender has come. Please respond to this tender. Gave 1 month's time. Believe me, we got a response from about 27 globally renowned IP firms.
Uh-huh.
And those 27 globally renowned firms, they had not approached us alone. They had formed a consortium of their IP firms.
Okay.
So, for example, one IP firm, they had come along with a consortium of about 3 or 4 IP firms.
Uh-huh.
For example, they were coming along with their Indian partner.
Uh-huh.
They were coming along with some IT partner, some innovation partner. So likewise, 27 consortiums were formed. And how to analyze all those details? The response from 27 consortiums. We appointed a patent agent as a consultant.
Okay.
And she took about 8 to 9 months time to sort of initially some 3 to 4 months time to just go through it.
Uh-huh.
Because my boss told me not to see into those files.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, the regular work will stop.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll start it. So 3 to 4 months time, she took to prepare a preliminary report.
Okay. Okay.
That was presented before the committee.
Okay.
Based on that, we shortlisted some 8 parties.
Okay.
8 partners. We asked them to
Yeah.
come to Faridabad
Uh-huh.
and make a presentation
Uh-huh.
on a template that we will provide.
Okay.
We said to them that we are not interested in
Your template.
listening to your history and geography, because those things are available on our your websites, but rather we will give our own template, and based on, and you have to structure your presentation in the form of that template
Uh-huh.
to make a final presentation.
Uh-huh.
So out of 8 parties, only 6 turned up.
Okay. Okay.
6 turned up, and out of 6 parties, we, after their presentation was done, that presentation lasted for about one week,
Okay. Okay.
because every day one full day was kept for them. So, for example, when Finnegan USA came, Finnegan USA from USA came, and their presentation lasted for about 6 hours.
Okay.
Then SLPW came,
Uh-huh.
then your Sugrumia had come, and one more party from USA came, and some 2 or 3 Indian firms were also there. So likewise 6 parties came,
Uh-huh.
and out of which we shortlisted 4 parties.
Okay.
They were given the tender documents,
Okay.
and tender document, they were asked to fill up the
Uh-huh.
tender document,
Okay.
and based on the inspection of the tender documents, we will issue the price bid format.
Okay.
So price bid format, etc., all those things, this also took little time, because we were doing it for the first time.
Uh-huh.
How they will raise the bill and all those kind of things. The whole process lasted for about 2 years.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And we shortlisted one party,
Okay. Okay.
and we entered into an agreement
Uh-huh.
that they will keep the cost fixed for about 5 years.
Okay. So this was in which year?
That was done somewhere around 2011.
11. And when did you retire from IOCL?
I retired in 2012.
Acha, immediately after that.
Ah.
Acha, okay.
But I was given an extension of about 2 years.
2 years. 14.
2 years to oversee the working.
IP activity.
To oversee the working for about 2 years.
Okay.
What are the any teething troubles, any problems are there.
Okay.
So we signed the agreement with the shortlisted parties, selected parties, and we handed over the entire work
To them.
from taken from different attorneys, and at whatever stage they were,
Acha. All distributed to them.
all distributed, all the work was given to this particular party.
Okay.
This party has got 2 extensions, and third extension there was some problem.
Acha. Okay.
I don't know what is the current status,
Okay.
but this is how the things started.
Okay.
But even because my stay was only for 2 years, and I did not know much about what happened afterwards.
But you started in 2005, right?
2002. 2002.
So at that time
I
we were
didn't-
not compliant with WIPO requirements. We enforced.
See, the not WIPO, etc. Came much later actually.
2005 it came.
In fact,
We filed in
the
98 and
international filing
uh-huh.
in India itself commenced in the year 1991.
Correct. Okay.
Because with the era of globalization by Narasimha Rao government,
Uh-huh.
people from India, they started filing in foreign
Foreign countries in
countries.
91.
91.
Okay.
Otherwise, prior to 91,
Only
they
local
were
filings
hardly filing anything outside
out of
India.
India. Okay.
So all the filings till 1990,
Uh-huh.
they were in India
Domestic.
only.
Okay.
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 So, but however, foreign countries, they were filing in India.
They were filing in India. You're right.
I mean, through their agencies or through some
Means,
loopholes.
there are 2-3 companies, I don't want to name them, but their partners are all European. So maybe before independence, those people were there establishing the systems in India. But today also, if you see,
But the real our government laboratories, universities, they started filing from 91 only. Before that, it was all India only.
India.
So 91 उसके बाद आपका वो आ गया था फार्मा कंपनीज का एक
प्रोडक्ट पेटेंट
नए प्रोडक्ट पेटेंट ने एक कैप आ गया था कि दे विल बी ऑल ओपनड अप इन 2010 एंड they will be kept in sort of some bunch and they will be examined only afterwards.
अच्छा.
Some system had evolved at that particular time, and Indian Patent Office also, or sort of 2004 onwards, you can say, they started growing, and they also
taking this
started
seriously. Because I think 2000 till 2012 or 15, I can say, there were only 7 controllers. 10 or 15, I don't know.
Things have started changing.
Now there are thousands of examiners.
Things have started changing after this Sam Petroda in 2011.
Correct.
Somewhere he started this National Innovation Council. Based on that, at IOCL we set up a oil sectoral innovation council, and we started the program of rewarding the inventors. Otherwise, prior to that, there was no system of rewarding inventors.
There was no rewarding.
There was no reward system.
Okay.
So, and reward system was pretty good actually. In fact, it was better than CSIR.
Okay.
So what we did at the time of filing, at the time of grant, at the time of foreign filing, at the time of foreign grant, at the time of filing opposition,
every stage
pre-grant opposition we are giving. At the time of filing post-grant opposition. So people could take advantage of only filing and grant rewards. Otherwise, nobody came forward to file pre-grant opposition or post-grant opposition, etc. So you can see, despite having done everything, all this kind of thing, still people were not
doing it.
Sort of aware enough to go for this.
Right.
Even the new IP cell, after my retirement, they could not train the inventors properly as I wanted.
Okay.
Because probably the new people who joined after me, they also needed to be educated, and they could not grasp as much as they could.
Right.
For example, I have written that article. You must have.
I will publish that. The link. Yes, I will see that. Just to add one thing, I joined this IP in the year 2006 when the Indian Patent Act was again amended, and there came a restriction that only science graduate will appear for patent agent exams. And then at that time, so-called this domain was dominated by only lawyers. We technical people got an entry. From that time onwards, we see that the technical people were increasing in this field. Otherwise, I think so. Most of the in-house people were technical, but outside, most of the people were lawyers. That's what I observed.
It was there, but this patent agent examination, I think science and engineers, they were there.
Since
Even
2002, they changed it.
yeah,
Before that, anyone was allowed to apply.
any lawyer could become,
Any graduate.
any graduate could become. Yes.
That was a problem. That is the reason when the people started
And
looking
later the things became little clumsy.
at.
When Madras High Court,
Uh,
they allowed any lawyer to act as a patent agent.
ah.
Madras High Court.
But that is again challenged in the High Court, Supreme Court. Still, there is no order on that.
There is no. So
order.
so that rule is holds good even now. Any lawyer can act as a patent
No, no,
agent.
no, no. It does not hold that. It has been challenged, so it is not been enforced now. Our Patent Act has not been changed.
Acha.
It has not been changed.
Okay.
By default, a lawyer cannot become a patent attorney.
He has to clear the patent agent.
Because there is a misconception. Now see, what happens is, even if you are a lawyer, you can call yourself as a patent attorney, right? Because you can plead cases in the court for patents also. Leave about technical knowledge they have or
That's
not.
correct.
It's a different issue. So patent agents specifically with technical background, they started coming in since 2002 onwards.
You have heard me narrating you about my history,
Right.
and how the IPCL evolved at IOCL,
Right.
and how the system functioned. What has been my technical background?
Right.
See, we were having a very important activity. I don't know whether this is still operative at many places or not. Many Indian entities. We were having, say, for example, inventors will prepare a paper
Right.
for publication in any conference or for publication in any journal. So we had a system. That system involved routing of this paper through IPCL
Scrutinizing it.
with a final approval by a person no less than the director. Meaning thereby that even general manager was not having powers to approve the publication of a paper written by a inventor. So this there my background expertise in different technical areas like lubricating oils, synthetic chemistry and pipelines, transportation. They came to help to me because I had spent about 24 to 25 years in these technical departments. I could understand the nitty and gritty of any invention that was coming from any division of the R&D center, and could examine the novelty or inventive step and or the utility. Utility we can say because it's a commercial organization, so it will be utilized. Even if it is not novel or even if it doesn't have any inventive step. But
in general, I was saying.
But I had a sort of knack of identifying the patent material in those publications.
So you can distinguish them.
So
first file patent and then go for publication.
I could stop the publication before the patent application was filed.
Right.
So only after the filing of the publication, filing of the patent application, the paper publication was allowed.
Great.
So this activity was very important.
Correct.
And this sort of created some terror of IP in the minds of the inventors also, because they cannot go and simply bypass or publish anything they like.
Right.
So
that's good actually. So How do you see the things have changed from 71, then 2005 was second
71, I mean 70
2005.
till 71 to 90, nothing has changed.
2005 there was another amendment.
To 91 to uh, 2005, you can say roughly people have just started filing outside. And 2005 onwards, when the Patent Act were modified and there was some awareness, one more thing was happening. When I was attending the conferences, etc., etc., in the early 21st century, that is nearly, say, 2001 or 2 or 3, something like that, those periods, even 2005, 6, people in the conferences, they had started discussing about issues like invalidation. They had started discussing like freedom to operate.
Okay.
They had started discussing about prosecution in foreign countries. They had started discussing about the role of the attorneys. So
That
all
time the
those
discussions
kinds,
were started.
and some awareness was happening even in the patent attorneys also.
Right.
Otherwise, earlier the focus was only on the filing. Filing, and rest is between the attorney and the
And the company, right?
and the patent office.
So,
So this is how things have not changed much.
Okay.
But things are moving towards positive side.
Direction.
And say, for example, during past 6 or 7 years, this patent filing has started increasing.
Right.
I mean, people have started noticing that, say, from a figure of 40,000, now they think they are reaching 1 lakh. But still they are far less as compared to what
foreign companies are
what the native
foreign countries are doing.
Native entities in their own nations. For example, Chinese in China, Japanese in Japan, Koreans in Korea, what they are doing.
Very minimal, right? And even if in India, for an example, if 1 lakh patents are filed in a year, out of that I can say only 25% are owned by Indian entities or Indian nationals.
Yes.
And
rest
maybe out of that 25 also, those Indian companies are again subsidiaries of foreign companies. So the
not necessarily, because Indian companies, I give them a benefit of doubt. I assume that they are the true Indian companies, because their subsidiaries, foreign companies, they don't trust their subsidiaries actually for the purpose of filing, etc.
Yeah, that is also true.
For example, I had a friend, two or three of my friends in Shell R&D Bangalore. So I had gone to Bangalore, and my friend from there, they had come. They were having a team of about 7 or 8 people in Shell R&D. They were saying they are all IP professionals. So I just asked them that this is beyond the ethics, but just for my own information, what exactly you are doing?
Okay.
They said, we are doing nothing, we are doing just paralegal work.
Okay.
So all the filing, etc., from the Shell is handled in foreign nations.
And still I think so that is a trend. And recently they have I have seen little companies changing their names to Indian.
So for example, Hindustan Lever, it's a subsidiary of Unilever PLC. Correct. So there you can say Hindustan Lever is a very old setup.
Right.
So maybe
they are doing it. But if you see
very few inventions they might be doing in India.
So if you see still the number of patents filed by Indians are less in comparison.
Much less.
So that also shows our technical capacities.
Much less. In fact, your question should involve knowing about what should be done to enhance the pace of filing.
That's what.
Okay.
Right.
And how the
What is
IP
stopping
firms
Indian companies specifically?
and what the IP firms should be doing,
Mm-hmm.
and what the IP firms what are the IP professionals in Indian entities should be doing.
Correct, correct. You can answer that. That is coming down to that only. Why they are not doing,
So
and how should
maybe
they?
maybe you can draw some lesson from my background.
Okay, okay,
I will say that Indian entities, they have to be educated,
okay.
and educated means not the people at the inventor level,
The top management level.
at the top level.
Uh-huh.
For example, if the R&D center is headed by general manager, then general manager just find out who who is his boss.
Uh-huh.
Involve him also.
Right. Value of IP should be projected to the top
where-
management.
Because there is a book, if you find time or if you just get a chance to go through it, there is a book called as Edison in the Boardroom.
Edison in the boardroom. Okay.
And that book is very thin.
Uh-huh.
This may be about 120 or 130 pages, not much. And this is a real book on the intellectual property management.
Okay. Okay.
And there that it has, I could find out that a company like Dow, they took a period of about 70 years,
Uh-huh.
70 years to set up a IP cell. So IP cell is just not a one-man show. IP cell means it should be sort of
Number of people.
involvement of almost all the inventors, management, and a dynamic involvement.
Dynamic. Not a static environment on paper. So you have seen the entire transaction or transformation from the inception of IP in India till date. So how do you see way ahead for India, for Indian innovators or Indian companies, how they should take IP as a weapon to rule the world?
See, there can be role for many players. For example, what IP firm should be doing, or what organization should be doing, how to sensitize them that they start doing it. So, I believe that somewhere we should change our mindset.
Okay.
When I say our mindset, this refers to the mindset of the IP professionals.
Okay. 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 Interesting.
So, we should organize conferences where we invite only the Indian entities.
Okay.
We don't invite our fellow friends from other IP firms.
Uh-huh.
Today what you see is, you see any IP conference, it's a agglomeration of different IP firms across the globe.
Uh-huh.
You go to any IP conference, you will see most of the IP firms sitting over there, some 2 or 3 delegates, and that forms the crowd. That will not help actually. That kind of networking will not help. Networking you have to do with your clients. For example, leaders, for example, you are sitting in a city like Pune.
Uh-huh.
Pune, you have got different players. For example, one of the biggest player is NCL, National Chemical Laboratory. It's one of the largest player in chemistry. You have got Pune Vidyapeeth. Then you have got different IP firms also. Bombay is nearby, but Bombay is very big. But in the Pune, You have got other clients like your army
Mm.
setups. So you identify some 3 or 4 clients
Uh-huh.
and you organize the workshop for them.
Workshop specifically.
Workshops for them,
Uh-huh.
just to educate them. Say, for example, Pune Vidyapit may not be filing much, but it's a sort of academic institution. And I suspect that they may not be getting much help from even a place like NCL.
No, correct. They are operating independently.
No, even if they go to seek the help, they will not get,
Right. Right.
because they will consider them as a hindrance
Correct.
to
Correct.
their regular work.
Correct.
Why these people have come to
Correct,
us
correct.
and they are wasting our time,
Correct.
things like that. So best is you educate the Indian entities, you identify your neighborhood industries.
Mm.
You identify the neighborhood industries. Okay. Say, sort of try to identify their problems.
Mm.
See whether they are filing any patents in those areas or not.
Uh-huh.
Some groundwork you have to do.
Uh-huh.
And if they are not filing, sort of organize a workshop to them to educate. And when I say organize the workshop,
Mm-hmm.
then you organize a workshop where you call their senior management. Then you can have a sort of inclination of the industries towards the IP firms.
Right. Like we saw in IOCL. Right.
Otherwise, unless they know that this particular set of people, they can come and help our problems.
You rightly addressed. It is not that R&D people has a problem. It's IP how they are. People are not educating them properly. Maybe you're right on that, I guess.
So, and maybe if NCL does not want to get educated, it's fine with them. You cannot awaken a person who is already awake.
True.
For example, NCL is working with Venture Center
Right.
for last 15 years.
They have good number of patent portfolio.
Okay. So, and NCL is also well educated.
Correct.
They are having UDRP.
Correct.
And Venture Center is there.
The center is there.
So you don't touch NCL.
Right.
But you touch other industries
Right.
who are not touched by other IP firms.
Right.
You go and meet their director, you go and meet their general managers, you go and meet their people and try to spend some time with them, try to take the feedback from them, what kind of problems they are facing, whether we can help, and then you sort of organize workshops.
Right.
Different workshops at different intervals of time. So maybe in 2 or 3 years of time, you will get an added good number of clients to your kitty.
Correct.
And once they get the numbers,
Right.
for example, numbers are also important. Unless you have a good number of numbers, you cannot protect your invention.
Correct.
You have to create fencing for your inventions also.
Correct.
You cannot expect
patent.
that one patent is good enough to commercialize my product. For example, Tata Motors, they had filed nearly 180 patents for their nano car.
Correct.
Coca-Cola had filed about 30,000 patents for their Coca-Cola. Okay. Pepsi had not filed so many. But see the advantage of that.
Correct.
People hear 30,000, they are scared of touching the Coca-Cola bottle.
Correct. True. That's really true.
Why no other car company came and duplicated Nano? They are scared of the Tatas.
Correct.
It is another thing that they did not succeed in the market. But again, some Nano type of car has come up recently in the market.
I don't know. I'm
Yes,
also
it
not
has come. It has come some 2 or 3 weeks ago. I
okay.
read it that some new versions have started coming.
They have modified it, right?
Ah.
Right. It's
So, point is, I'm trying to emphasize is that you need to educate
crowd,
the the
top
people,
managements.
your
Right.
prospective clients, and your clients should repeat, not necessarily for 10 years or 15 years, for 5 years, or it's good enough. Then looking at them, their friends and their competitors will also approach you.
Correct. That's a good advice, sir.
Similarly, you have to see whether they are having any IP person in their team.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
they have to be educated that they should have at least 1 or 2 persons
Right.
who can interact with the inventors,
Right.
because the top guy may not be knowing each and everything what their inventors are thinking,
Right.
and he may be getting a filtered information through their heads of divisions. So
It's,
all these kind of things,
we have to do,
it's
right?
more
More of education, more of it.
of education and more of sincere work.
Sincere work, right. And that
All
is
these
way
things.
we can, as a IP professionals, can contribute to this
Yeah.
industry innovation, I can say.
Yes.
So,
So once the IP cells come, then technology transfer and IP transactional issues are understood.
right.
You must have gone through that paper article that I wrote for
Right.
in current science.
Right.
You read that,
Okay.
not once. Read it continuously for 1 week.
I will get multiple insights.
Then you'll catch
Right.
so many things. You'll catch
Right.
because
That's great,
this paper was written by me after my retirement.
Okay.
After my retirement, I had written.
Yes. And we were communicating on LinkedIn since last at least 15 years, I can say.
Yeah.
That is the reason I thought, okay, let's meet in person and have this podcast. That's great insights, sir. And any final advice from you to inventors and professionals like us? Education you gave for
Anybody else would have been reprimanded by my management for his writings,
okay.
but my management could not do it with me because they knew that I had the answers. They said you are writing too much of. They also noticed the same thing, that you are writing too much on LinkedIn, etc. I said this is a professional. When I interact, when I write, then only people also respond. I also learn.
Correct.
It's not that I am only teaching them or I am sharing my information. I am also getting also getting the feedback. I am also getting educated. So that is the advantage of interacting.
Correct. So any closing comments from your side, sir?
I think we have to meet more often.
Okay, great.
and maybe next time in Pune.
Okay,
And
definitely, sir.
So that I come and see your team also.
Definitely.
Okay. And I have good friends in Pune, so I can meet them also.
Definitely, sir. Just give me a call whenever you're in Pune.
Okay, sure.
I will arrange everything for you over there. Don't worry, sir.
I think you have been satisfied with.
Yeah, sir. Yes. Not only companies, but I hope IP professionals can take a lot of inputs from Dr. Kashyap, sir. And I hope this will be educating the R&D fraternity. So, all the best and thank you for watching.